Wa alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Introduce yourself. We got Jess back in the building, special guest.
Thanks for having me back.
International Nurse Day. Got a nice minority nurse in the building. I want you to tell them real quick before I even get into the show. One of the best benefits of being a nurse.
I would say for me, the best benefit about being a nurse is helping people.
Okay. That's a good joint. All right, real quick, we gotta get into news and sports real quick before we get into the show. The Sixers are playing tonight, game 2 in New York City, and B sitting out. We struggled in the first game, lost by 20-something, close to 30 points. I'm hoping for the Sixers to bounce back tonight.
What are
and
they?
B's rest.
What are you hoping that they bounce back to?
To win a game before they leave New York. We're in the playoffs, good brother.
Right.
Semi-Eastern Finals. Sixers beat Boston Celtics game 7. We lost first game to the Knicks. Game 2 is tonight in New York City.
So what you think?
Big
They got
game.
a chance?
Yeah, the Sixers have a chance. Yeah, we always got a chance. We got some young guys with a lot of heart. You know what I mean? Maxey gonna lead the team tonight. We need Drummond down low to be almost unstoppable tonight. But it can be done. And after the night, we will be coming back to Philly in game 3.
I love Maxey, man. That's the only thing I like about the Sixers is Maxey.
That's heavy, man. That's heavy, man. The only person you like on the Sixers, you don't even like the rookie?
No, Maxey again, bro. He a different animal.
Well,
Like,
you gotta
if
check
he-
the Sixers
I feel
out.
like I
man.
personally feel like when Maxey put the team on his back, like y'all win, bro. Like he a dog.
Well, that's what gotta happen tonight. Sixers in New York City tonight. Everybody root for the Sixers coming on in a couple hours. And Philly news, another sad shooting in the city of Philadelphia at Uptown Cafe. I'm an uptown dude. Young brother got shot, little pool tournament. Say he got shot in a club or something. Real sad story. Mom lose 2 of her sons, 2-3 blocks away from each other. His brother got killed a couple years ago in that Getty shooting where they chased him down. Real tragic for the mom. Lost both her sons, man. But you know, I always say, man, these little small arguments, I don't even think this was no major street stuff, man.
So you don't know, like you just basing it like going off the news, like you got.
Yeah, they was playing pool. You know what I mean? I ain't really getting the whole story, but just that they was playing pool might have been an argument over who won, lost, who, whatever. I don't really know what it was, but I'm just saying I don't think it was like nothing too goofy that was premeditated. Like, you know, in our hoods and where we from, small things turn big fast. Little small argument, disagreement. Somebody talk to your chick while you in the club. It be goofy shit going on. People be drunk too. So yeah, you gotta throw that in there, man. So a lot of these shootings and stuff, people intoxicated on drugs, drunk off the don. You know what I mean? So, you know, God knows best, man. I just think it's tragic, man. These little stories keep trickling through our hood, man.
You know, man, it's like that's why I always tell you, man. It's like I'm never surprised. I'm never surprised at anything that goes on, bro. Like, it's sad to say, but you become immune
to the same shit.
You know what I'm saying?
To the same shit,
over and over, bro. But one thing, one thing I said, man, like even on my TikTok this week, man, you seen the joint I posted, man. This lady in Pennsylvania, she was arrested for she gave her son a lollipop. She bought a lollipop from the store, gave her son the lollipop. The lollipop turns out to have fentanyl in it. The child ODs and dies. So they do an investigation, go to the store, and find all these taffies, bro, just laced with fetty.
That's deep, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be careful.
So that's a bad joint right there, homie.
That's sad, tragic. But listen, we getting on a lighter, happier note, man. We gotta switch it up, man. We on Filoosh Talk. We still chatting, still in the realm of relationships and our interaction with each other. And a lot of the goal behind that, the overall goal, I think, is to help us get closer and communicate better with each other and relationships. And hopefully we gaining something from the talks and even the fun that we have on Filoosh Talk. You know what I mean? I do want it to be enlightening to couples, to single people, to whatever you're doing. I want you to pick up something from what we're talking about.
Well, can we just be fair for a change? I'm ready to start like real shit, bro. Like, I'm ready to get active. Like, I'm ready to get
You
active.
ready to do what?
I'm ready to put the ball in the women's court, like, because we have a lot of opinions from a man's standpoint about how we feel about relationships, how we feel about sex, how we feel about everything. You know what I'm saying? We two men that have an opinion. Two swinging Jones, bro. That Jones ain't fair. Like,
Well, that's why we bring on guests, man, so we can be well-rounded
so let's
and we don't be biased.
Put her on the spot then.
Go ahead, man. You talking heavy, man. See, they
Put her.
be wanting me to get the spice, the chicken, the herbs. I can give it, but you know, if when you say put on the spot, you supposed to add something like, yeah,
Right.
because you be talking heavy all week, so you should have some shit like, something heavy for us, something from a, what you experiencing since you've been out. What's a good question, Brother Umar?
I'm not gonna put her on that. I'm trying to go somewhere else. I'm not gonna put that on her.
I was just thought you might have a good question.
I just like
based off your experience.
This is just basically how I feel. Like, as a woman, me personally, as a man, like, I want to know, as a woman, like, are you in a relationship?
No, I'm not in a relationship.
No.
Nah.
Why not? Like,
make sure y'all talking up. Hold on.
Because you're corny. Most of y'all.
I was just moving it up closer to you so they can hear you good.
because we corny, most of us.
No, I would say it's multiple reasons why.
So I would like to know, like, honestly.
The biggest reason is probably because I can't trust y'all.
Can we clarify something real quick? When you say y'all, what does that mean?
Men.
So you categorize
So
all men.
I will say the men that I have dated have not given me reason to trust them.
In what aspect?
In all aspects.
Should you trust a man that you're dating?
Absolutely.
Trust them in what aspect?
Right, they come sit down with a...
I mean, you should trust them enough to be honest, right?
We got Gene in the building. What's up, Aki?
You know, you should trust him enough to be who he says that he is, right?
Absolutely.
You should trust him enough to be straight.
What you mean straight?
Straight, as in only like women.
No, because we can't front like
Listen,
that's a
I'm talking
joint. Like,
listen,
that's a joint.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. I think my biggest issue outside of trust with men has been consistency. It's a lot of gaslighting going on.
Yeah.
I feel like we too old for gaslighting now. It's a lot of gaslighting going on. It doesn't really matter, old or young. I've experienced both. Same thing. Yeah, I think those three things: trust, consistency, and honesty.
Heavy. So you can't even find those three things in a friend.
I have found that in a friend. A friend.
Well, see, that's why I say foundation is a must and like taking your time, because everybody is not our forever person. So we have to foundation so we can have that open honesty and really build that word that people call in trust. When you rush into things, all those things are blurred. You know, you have to take your time with people and see who they really are.
But
That's
see,
just me.
that dips back to the show from the first. When I said that you have to have those big conversations in the beginning.
Right.
You skip over a lot of this. You know, it's no way. I understand that certain things requires time. But that big conversation, you have to have that in the beginning. The first date.
Right.
If we make it past talking, texting, whatever, and we make it to the first date, at that point, we have to have that conversation.
What conversation?
The conversation, expectations. What does dating look like for you? Because
that's
dating for me
easy.
and dating for you might be different. It's not easy.
That's an easy conversation to have on the first date if you want to have it.
It is, but that's not the only conversation.
Oh, keep going.
Right. Expectations, boundaries. You know, I feel like when you go into a situation knowing what you're dealing with, I mean, there are things that you're going to learn about a person as you'll grow,
right.
you know? But there's things that you got to make known in the beginning.
Like what? Like what is it? What is important? Like
I feel like
for you, because you can't speak for every woman.
right, for me.
So
I can
what's
only speak for me.
important for you?
And the people that I've dated.
Yeah. What's your checkbox look like?
I would say sex is a big conversation in the beginning. Expectations as far as what are things that you require in dating. You know, when I say what does dating look like for you, for me it's levels. You know, you go from dating to dating exclusively to, you know, committed with intention, you know, as you're building. But
Right.
for you, it might not look that way. And that doesn't necessarily always mean that we can't, but at least we know from this point forward, we need to revamp this plan. We need to go about this a different way.
And this
So,
is on the first date, y'all having this
first
conversation?
date. First date.
That's the most important thing.
First
to
date.
me.
It wasn't always that way for me, but as I've experienced different, you know, situations, and listen, I don't got time from the beginning. What we doing?
Right.
I'm not trying to waste your time. I don't want you to waste my time. And for me, we got to get that out the way in the beginning.
Somebody say you should write a rule book.
It's rules for me. It's what works for me. What works for me is not going to work for everybody else, but
And
They be liking your little shenanigans, man.
and this is why I said just like
I feel like if you a breadcrumber, say that.
What's a
You be out here
breadcrumber?
gaslighting, say that.
What's a breadcrumber?
Because it's nothing that I said about that
No, I said
conversation
the
in the
people.
beginning.
no,
In the
get that-
beginning is a problem. Nothing that I said about having that conversation in the beginning is a problem. I don't know if you got time that you like to waste, but I don't.
No,
No,
it's
and-
not that. It's just that you sound a little serious on that first date.
Oh, yes, you're going to take me serious.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Even before, if I'm only looking for a link up and fuck or whatever the case is, you're going to know that before the first date. But if we make it to that first date,
So
we're
how
gonna
would
have
you
that
know that before the
conversation.
first date? You say on the phone, I'm just fucking or something? How that work? How would you know that before the first date?
How your conversations work? What you talking about on the phone?
She said this. She said this before the first date. I want to know how the conversation go like that.
What you mean? before the first date, I'm pretty sure we talking, we texting.
Right.
You understand?
I'm
You know how
fine.
this go.
Okay.
You
I'm
know how
learning.
At your grown age, you know how this go.
No.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure you know how this go.
okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So at some point in time, during that communication, I'm gonna let you know, listen, this is what I want. And this is if it's just that. But if we make it to that first date, I keep saying it. If we make it to that first date, for me, not for every woman, but for me, we need to have that conversation. Why not? Why not?
That's exactly how it works. Okay. Somebody
In that
agree.
conversation, you need to include that it's going to take you 6 months to 3 years to commit, or whatever your timeline look like. You know,
I'm trying to figure out how you don't agree. Like, what is it that she's saying that you don't agree with?
No, I'm just understanding. I never said I disagree, my brother. I'm just
So is
understanding.
that different from you? Because the way you say it is like you get into all that on the first date. Like,
absolutely.
that's strange.
Well, I mean, if you want me to say, for me, I might not have a deep conversation like that on the first date. Just for me. Because I don't believe most people going to make it that far.
That's what I say, bro. You got bad Jones. You got bad dating experiences.
Tell me some good dating experience. Tell me your good dating experience since you've been home.
All right, so listen. So
Tell me one good dating experience. I'm going to ride with you.
Okay, so I'm going to just tell you like this because I agree with what you said, right? Because this is personally how I feel. If I take you out, if me and you having a conversation, we meet each other, however we meet each other, and we courting each other, we having a conversation, we texting, so forth and so on, we learning each other. I'm asking you questions that I want to know because I'm trying to decide if you somebody that I'm just trying to fuck, if you gonna be my homie, or you somebody that I'm thinking about taking home to my mother. I'm 40 years old, bro. The fuck I got time to play for?
So did you have a good date?
Since I've been home?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you experienced what she talking about? You had that conversation, first date? You just had met the girl or you knew her already?
No, I've dated somebody that did some time with me. Came home, took her out on a date. First time. Never spent time with her before. Took her out on a date and had a conversation with her about life.
You should have some type of understanding before you go out.
Yeah, cause I need you to know, like, I've been through some shit, homie. I'm just not letting nobody just come around me. I got 18-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old granddaughter.
Okay.
I need to figure out if she's somebody that I want in my life. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna know that if I don't know her educational background, what she been through, how she feel about love? Do she know how to take care of a man? Cause if you can't cook,
so I'm
clean,
not disagreeing
that, like,
with the point
up.
of getting to know somebody.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the gearing of knowing our position of where we're going. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with sitting down, having dinner, knowing somebody's background, how they was raised, what they got going on. I'm not talking about that. So you might be getting mixed up what I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing serious about my intentions with that person on the first date on getting to know them. That's all I'm saying.
Well, for me, before we get into intentions with that person on the first date, what's your intentions for yourself? You understand what I'm saying? Like, for me, dating with intention looks different than it might look for you. I don't want to waste my time. I've wasted enough time.
Sure.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying that we have to get into your bloodline, your blood type, you know, on the first date, but I need to know what the second date look like for you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I need to know if it's going to be a second date. My time is very limited. I'm a mom. I'm a full-time nurse. I need time for myself. I don't have time to be texting pointless texts. What you doing? What you doing me to death? You know, just intention. I need substance. That's important to me.
All right, so
I had to go through some things to learn it, though. But
so what would be a good
substance.
substance text past what you doing? What's something like good? You want to let's go out, put your clothes on. We at the door waiting. What's the substance text women want to hear?
A good substance text might be like, how's your day going? You know, some open-ended question, something that gives me a reason to open up to you, want to express. You know, these conversations are way too deep for a first.
Yeah, that's my guy. Now that's my guy, right?
Bro,
I disagree.
Tell him,
I
bro.
disagree.
Tell him, bro. You
Bro,
you actively date, my brother.
And at the same time, too, I also feel like you got a lot of women out here that's only looking for a good date. I can date myself. You know, if I'm going,
that's where it starts. That's where it starts.
Not for me. I wasted.
That's where it starts.
I wasted enough dates, enough cute outfits, enough time. I done went, you know, so and so with so and so.
So how? Okay, so how does that work now? You've been on a few dates. You told guys what you date with intentions, whatever you call it. Has it been working for you? Is it successful?
Recently, a little bit, but I'm still guarded. You know, I still, like I said, I got boundaries. I'm harder on myself than I am on anybody out there. So,
does it work?
Absolutely, I would say so.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to find out. Because if we saying we have a method to this, that, and the other, see what happens. And I talk about this a lot, and I find this a lot in young, old people and people I meet. We end up a lot of times because we rush into stress. We rush into other people's stressors before we have fun with the person. Most people aren't even having fun in dating and meeting people. They ain't even having a fun part first. They ain't really kicking it. Half of these people ain't been to AC. They ain't had a nice room downtown. We ain't talking about traveling out the country or nothing. The fun don't be had in these interactions to even get to those other stages. People rushing into other people's stressors because they move too fast.
But bro, that's why I need to know the type of woman that I'm dealing with.
She could tell you anything on the first date, bro. She an astronaut.
No, she can't. She can't.
She worked for the governor. What you gonna say?
Listen, let me.
How you gonna verify?
Listen, because the same way I'm talking,
y'all like talking about, man.
The same way I'm having the conversation with her
bullshit.
Right now, the same way I'm having the conversation with her right now. I'm gonna test that shit, nigga. What you talking about?
Okay.
I'm gonna test it, like she said.
First date, set the
date with intention. I'm dating with intention.
That part.
I want to be with you. I want to see your lifestyle. You said that you was a mother. I want to see what type of mother you are. I want to see.
And the first date, how would you see that?
What you mean? I'm going to have this conversation with her. I'm going to figure out certain things that we're going to talk about, certain questions that I'm going to ask her.
You're further proven to me why this kind of, conversation is important to me on the first date, because you and I would
not compatible.
Disagree. Exactly. We would.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's nothing wrong with that. But I would be pissed to find this out on the fifth date. I'm pissed.
And you gave this sucker some coochie?
And this is good coochie.
No. You want to find that out on the first date, the first talk. I put my shit down as soon as I start talking. I don't fraud. I don't tell no BS. I don't get no fake expectations. So which one
is it? Are you having that conversation on the first date, or are you waiting? Because you literally...
I am waiting. You said, I'm personally waiting. And if the woman is talking that serious, I'm going to trim her down. I'm going to say, psst. I'm going to take her tire and take some fucking air out of it.
And I'm going to say...
And that's respected. And that's respected.
And that's why
everybody got their thing. Level of what they want.
It's not for everybody. My method is not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
But why
there's somebody out there that would definitely agree with exactly what I'm saying. Listen, since I don't want to waste no time, I'm 37 years old.
Young. That used to be an older conversation.
College, big mama. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not interested in dating a bunch of men to go on a bunch of different dates. Places that me and my girlfriends go, places I order from DoorDash on lunch for myself. You know what I mean?
And you know what's funny?
It's.
I gotta tell y'all something funny.
I feel like it starts off with yourself. What do you want? What does dating look like for you? That's the first question. I answered that question through my experiences. I had to experience some things first. But through those experiences, I didn't give up. I learned. All right, I'm going to do it a different way. And I'm going to keep doing it a different way until I get it right. But for me, anybody's gonna know. We're gonna have this conversation on the first date. It's not gonna be awkward how Dane trying to make it be out to be. You understand? General conversation. I love conversation. Let's talk about it. You can learn so much about a person through a good conversation with substance. It don't have to be so. What do you want in 5 years? It doesn't have to.
That's
be
how this shit sound.
No, it's not. That's how you.
Did you bring your resume?
Check your way of thinking.
Did you
That's
bring
why I say for you. You triggered by that because that doesn't work for you.
It's not that it don't work for me. I don't even indulge.
Come
in
with
that.
your resume.
Bro,
I don't even indulge in that. So I never even. I don't really deal with that. So I ain't never really experienced a lot of that.
Hey man.
Everybody different, man.
I ain't gonna hold it. I can't deal with a chick that can't stimulate my mind. She can't, like, I can't take you out to eat and have a conversation with you.
Have
like,
you been on, all right, let me
like,
ask you this. You say you've been on some first dates.
Yeah.
Have you been on some follow-up second dates with the same woman? Don't start stuttering. No, I'm saying since you've been home, good brother.
If anybody on this joint that I have had any interaction with, right? If there is any woman that will tap in right now and be honest, I go on dates and get coochie first night, cousin.
You do what? I can't hear you.
Like, I get coochie first night. Like, I'm hitting first night. Because that's how the conversation is going to go. Like, you know what I'm saying to you? It happens like that. That's funny to you.
No matter what.
No, I'm saying it happens. Like,
that's just how it goes.
It happens sometimes.
So that whole fucking where you gonna be next year and all that shit don't matter because you getting the yams that night anyway.
No, I'm not saying nothing. No, I've hit some.
You stuttering like a motherfucker,
bro. What you tell? I'm stuttering. Stop. Don't do that. Just listen. Let me tell you. I've had relationships, right? Long-term relationships with women that I've had sex with the first time. I've had one relationship like
that. I'm not going against that.
All right, so what you saying?
I mean, you might just be that guy. You might have it, but you made it sound like it's a short shot thing. Like if you go on a date, it's for sure that night.
It's a possibility. This is what I'm telling you.
It's a high 10 night. Okay.
It's a possibility, cousin.
So that brings to my point that if you're going to hit that cuckoo on the first date, I pretty much like fuck that deep ass conversation we talking about. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep it real with you. And I'm gonna go hard like that because it has to be a little aggressive, and you gotta understand you can't mix the two. If she's a flyby, you just hitting it, and you probably ain't gonna never be with her. Why are you even having that deep ass conversation?
Why are you even on a date with her? Why is your time even worth dating her? For me. If that's how I
he said he was smashing it the first night. I was just classifying what that is.
That's how I'm looking at you going into the first date. I'm not going on the first date with you. I'm cool.
He said he hitting it the first night.
I'm talking about what you just said.
I'm going at what he just said. He was talking about a woman that's having sex on the first date. I'm saying, do we need to have that deep conversation if you're giving up the yams the first time we go out?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's all I wanted to clarify in your point of view. I see. Sorry for the women.
As long as we going on that first date, we're going to have that conversation, whether you get the coochie or not.
Okay, somebody, hold on.
We don't go on the first date.
I got a comment from a viewer, and I know they don't know me. I feel sorry for the women that talk to Dame, that talk to you, Dame. Okay, let me tell you something, young lady. Whoever you are.
That might be a ninja.
No. No man wouldn't say that, good brother. Calm down. I'm going to address the young lady. I'm going to tell you, I have no troubles, no problems with dating, no problems with interactions with women. And I'm going to just leave it there. Now, moving on.
I'm a trigger for a lot of men. I noticed that. Let's talk about that.
You a trigger for me.
You a trigger
and I'm gonna tell you why. In one way, I'm gonna say financially, and it's not that I carry myself like I'm that bitch or I'm better than you but I've noticed that the roles has kind of reversed
Right.
in the sense of financial stability in today's world. Back in the day, the man was the head of the household.
Right.
You know, my mom was cool being a stay-at-home mom for a long time, you know. But in today's world, the women are more successful than the men are. So I've noticed that in dating, there has been times where I can see where that's a problem. And I just want to talk about when the roles reverse.
But
Is that a problem? Do you mind if a man makes
So
less?
for me, that's the part. That's also a part of that conversation. And I'm gonna give you a brief on how that conversation looked like for me. Everybody doesn't make the same money.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And everybody's contribution doesn't always have to be 50-50. You understand?
yeah.
I feel like for me, financial stability is being able to take care of yourself, being able to pay your bills. You know, you got somewhere safe to lay your head, somewhere clean, sturdy,
Right.
you know, that you can afford when you're on. You're fully able to sustain your life, your habits, you know, your leisure, your activity, your upkeep, you know, you're able to do that. Yes, I want a man that's able to do for me like I'm able to do for him. However, I do feel like it's not a big issue if I make more money. You got to understand too, is levels. Like I said, I went to college to get a degree for my job.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You know, that doesn't downplay, you know, my man that got a job at Pico and he worked his way up. You understand?
For sure.
And he might not make as much as I make hourly, but his benefits good, you know, is levels to it. So I feel like for me, that's what that financial conversation looked like. I don't know how it looked for y'all. You know, Dame, what's your spin on that, Dame?
Well, my spin on it, man. I always say on the show, I've been working hard since I was 14. I'm a pretty confident man. I never had no real financial talks or arguments with women. If I do, I get them out my way. I'm just like real straight to the point. Like, you know what I mean? If you one of them money type women, you might not like me. You know, if you're a practical woman and you reciprocate, you might love me. That's just how I play.
So you never been in a relationship with a woman that supported you?
No. Never. Been working since I was 14. I've been really good jobs. I done did a lot of street shit on the side if I needed to. I've had different incomes my whole life. I be the brains to a lot of my relationships. I be coming up with shit to take us to the next level.
So you have never really been in a relationship then?
Why? Because I didn't have a woman that supported me?
Absolutely.
What you mean? Like took care of me financially?
Helped you in any way, whether it be whether it be mentally, emotionally, financially.
Oh yeah,
Work,
for
your
sure. I
career.
wasn't talking about that. I thought you were saying,
So-
did I ever have a woman take care of me? I didn't understand the question.
Take care of you, because we talking because this is what I'm saying to you, right? When you in a relationship, right? You talking about a partnership. You talking about two people supporting each other throughout life. So you ain't never been in a situation where you've been in a relationship and you fell on hard times and needed your woman to support you.
Gene in the comments, my man Gene said, you and Umar need to go on a date and live stream it. Complicated
That
asses.
shit was like 20 minutes ago, cousin.
No, we read it.
Yeah, nah.
Umar always on so. What you want, Ooh? What's up, man? How you feeling, brother?
I'm trying to mob. Like,
You alright?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out just, cousin.
Yeah, okay. All right, so how you play, man? You teach us your script, cause you you the man's man. I'm the guy that the women hate, don't want to date. I'm fucked up. I don't want to talk deep on the first date. If you talking too deep, go to sleep.
Bro,
Now, what you doing?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me how it go with you.
This is honest.
Don't say nothing about me. How it go with you, brother?
I'm not taking you with me to go see no women. We not going together to go see no chicks.
Yeah, we think different.
You know what I'm saying?
We think different,
right.
Bro.
Because
now,
when I go out, I'm trying to enjoy myself. And at the end of the night, I'm trying to chill. Like, I don't even care if I'm hitting nothing. Like, I want the conversation to be that good to the point, like, she don't even want to go nowhere, bro. She just want up under me, cousin.
I want to take you out. I got a few places to take you. Is
that wrong?
I want you to find one woman that is not going to leave you in that night, and we're going to see. I'm taking you out.
I'm asking the woman right here, bro. All right. If you telling me, if I take you out on a date, we engage in some nice conversation, the situation go well. It's not possible. Like if a man makes you feel that way, are you inclined to taking it to the next level?
I feel like it depends on the situation. We grown.
Mm-hmm.
We vibing. What's understood don't need to be explained. Like, I just feel it.
So that's what I'm trying. I don't know why I had to act. I just want to teach my man something. Like, I don't.
You can't teach me nothing about women, man. Nothing, brother.
Nothing.
Nah, he can't teach me about women.
Not one thing.
Nah.
Not the littlest thing.
Nah.
You sturdy.
I'm sturdy, man.
Period.
I'm sturdy. Cause I understand. I'm big on choices for men, and I'm big on pouring into yourself.
Tap in.
I'm big.
Tap into the show,
I'm big on taking time to yourself and making sure you straight as a soldier. I'm big on all that.
Nothing.
I'm big on all that. So
nothing you said is wrong.
Hey, Toucan.
But why can't you do that and have that conversation in the beginning and not waste people's time while you figuring that out?
Hey, Toucan. I gotta holler. Excuse me,
look,
Jess.
I'm sorry. We can't call nobody. We're in our last minutes. They gotta do that the next time.
I'll be back. Let me see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because we gotta turn this shit. We gotta get crazy.
Y'all have two different approaches to the same goal. I feel you, Arch. You ain't lying. Yeah, because I'm just talking about choices for men. And, I'm just talking about this how some men get caught up lying and saying the wrong shit to women because sometimes they can't slow them down maybe and tell them where they at, or that's too fast for them, that's too much for them, or that ain't going to work, or that ain't going to cut it. Well, I ain't ready for it, baby. I ain't ready to move in. I ain't ready to do this. Most men can't say that unless they're in position to say that. So, I just teach choices for men so we can be better men and we can cut out a lot of bullshit to them same approaches. Yeah. But I know some people in the comments talking crazy, but it's all good. No, but on some real life stuff, back to the financial thing, men on a financial level, if we are running into women that's more successful, we got to make sure that we're confident, we got our shit together, we on our P's and Q's, we could do the best on our part. Like the young lady said, we might not be giving the percentage they giving, we might not be doing what they doing, but never feel inferior. Know you who you are, and your time coming. If you making whatever, you can make more. You can make more. You can step your game up. So don't ever get into a financial bracket fight with a woman if it's possible. Now, if y'all just way off balance, it's going to be hard. If she make a whole little lot more than you, she might not listen a lot. I mean, let's just keep it real. She might not. Just saying. That's just the way that today's society is. Yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah, she out here working these hours. She don't went to school. She make the high number. She want to go on them trips with her girlfriends, and she want to do little stuff that she want to do as a woman, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. So she got to find a man that's confident, and hopefully he's on a rise. And if he don't make the same amount, his potential is high. Yeah, some women love my potential. Yeah, I might make 20,000 a day, 100,000 or more. I'm a gangster. That's how I think. Yeah, you never be satisfied, never be comfortable. Yeah, fellas, step your game up. So when you go on them first dates with a young lady like this, and she asking you what's the boom to the bop to the boom, you can be on point. You know what I mean? And like I say, for me, my approach might be different. That's just how it goes. Young lady said, I would love to step down and let a man lead. Okay. That's respected.
Absolutely.
Most women would love that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all in growth and how we approach. That all starts from that first date, them first phone calls, them first interactions. And that's my point to say. A lot of men that y'all running into or dating or interacting don't make it to that level of leadership or to these serious levels. So sometimes I just think we scare each other away sometimes. It's just me, that's my opinion. Like I say, let's have some fun. Let's go on some good dates. Let's get to know each other. Let's dig deep into each other's background, family life, how we love our kids, our future plans. Let's have some fun now. Let's really go out. Let's date. You know what I mean? Let's date. Yo, my first date, I'm not getting married, and I'm not living with nobody. we can start there. That's what my homie said. This is my homie, Uptown Archie. All right, this is successful young black brother in the everyday work world, educated. You know what I mean? Out here moving around, dating, has his own place. And this was his comment. This is the comment of guys who maybe bachelors or live alone and can make choices. He said that's how he's starting off the first date. And that's what he gonna say. You feel me? What you think, Brother Umar?
That's his approach to a goal.
I was about to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with what he said, because there's gonna be somebody out there that's like, okay.
Yeah. That's
okay,
it.
you do your own thing, I do my own thing. We get together, we have a good time. Nothing too serious, ain't no pressure. Boom, that worked for us.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So, if that's what the serious conversation we talking about is,
I mean,
hello.
You want to argue?
I'm not arguing. That's an easy conversation. I mean, if somebody want to hear you be brutally honest, and
I feel like you sound like the type of guy that likes to waste time.
so far, what did I say? Give you that. What did I say?
As far as dating with intention, everything that you said can absolutely work. Even with me applying the way I do things, even putting that important conversation at the first date, you can still have fun. You can still get to know each other. You still not nothing too serious. Still not no commitment. But all I'm saying is, I'm not even saying that we're having this conversation to establish a future together. No, we're having this conversation to make sure our perspectives align and we're operating on the same.
We can talk about that on the phone.
Well, talk about it on the phone.
Before we get there.
But my thing, the whole point is, whether you want to compare apples and oranges, the whole point of the matter is that big conversation has to happen in the beginning. Whether it's on the phone, through text message, or at that first date. It shouldn't move beyond the first date without it. However way you want to spin it.
I mean, that's your opinion. Everybody's opinion is different. And I think a lot of it comes through ages and stages. I don't know. I don't really care.
That's you.
I don't really care. But the whole thing is, we're gonna have viewers with their opinion. You know, I'm a guy. I'm really confident. I don't worry about opinions and what someone may be saying. Cause a lot of times, if it's coming from somebody who's single and really not coming from an approach of somebody who's really having these interactions, you know, it's just really opinion. But
Yeah.
that's part of life.
Can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
Even though you feel the way that you feel about men today, have you given up on relationships?
Absolutely not. I just move different. Oh, I did it this way last time. No, I ain't doing it no more. All right, let's try it this way.
How important is sex to you?
Very important.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Standing alone or compared to something else.
I look at sex like when you say compared to something else, you talking about toy play.
No, I'm talking about what?
What?
I'm talking.
Yo,
What? Compared to
I'm
something
talking
else.
about
What's something else.
compared to other components of a relationship. Importance in that way.
Okay.
As far as standing
No,
alone,
no,
you
yeah,
know,
standing
how heavy,
alone.
like how heavy is sex? It's heavy.
Standing.
It's heavy. It's important. It's definitely important.
so what if the guy is a very great guy and he doesn't knock the roof off, but he does a lot of other things good?
So it depends on why he doesn't knock the roof off. Are we talking about size? Or are we talking about
He just don't got it.
creativity?
He
no,
just
no,
don't
no.
got
I
it.
need to know. I need to know because if he a nice guy and I like him, I'm gonna need to figure this out. All right, well, wait. All right, he nice. He got a nice size. We can work with it. You know, babe, do this. Babe, watch this. Listen, let's watch 50 Shades of Grey
Yeah.
in order, all three of them. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
if it's size, that's a different conversation.
What's 50 Shades of Grey? What that do to you?
Size matters.
Size matters for me.
What's
Sorry. I mean, it might
like
be shallow.
why?
but it
Like
do.
what you like why? I'm not saying that it's not. It's not. It's not. I don't think it's shallow, but
I mean, I'm not out here with no measuring tape, but y'all know exactly what it mean by size matters.
what's too small?
Too small. Too fucking small.
That's too small.
Too small.
Like this?
I don't know.
That's too small.
You want some?
No, no. I want to know. I want
You
to know.
trying to say, can she take,
he
you
said,
asking her, can she take a baseball bat, brother?
That's not what I'm asking. I would never disrespect you like that, bro. That's not what I'm asking. I'm saying like compared to like if I meet you like bro, you take them Jones off and that Jones ain't right, like you can put them Jones back on. Or no matter what the size is do he still got a shot? Like you gonna see it ain't the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean.
No,
like
that's
what's
why.
going on?
That's why sex is important for me in the beginning.
Uh-huh.
It is. Listen, I'm grown.
Yeah.
I got kids. I done been married. Listen. I'm not. Let's have that conversation in the beginning. I need to know what you like during sex because a lot of men
Hold on. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
are into things that might not align with my interests.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I need to
For
know
example,
pegging.
The-
All that anal play, that's not
we had a
for me.
big story this week.
that's
Rapper
not for me.
Boston Richie, his girlfriend comes out, said he liked his booty played with. He liked instruments in his booty. We really have to touch on this and check sexual boundaries for men. Now, do you be out here eating men booties, sis?
I'm never doing it. That's why I say we have to have that conversation in the beginning.
Do your
Because
girlfriends be
I'm
eating
never
booties?
doing it.
Do the
But I
women?
definitely know bitches that do.
So like,
It's men out here that's really into that.
For sure.
Like it's
so they on text messages saying, "Babe, I want my ass ate tonight."
nobody ever said that to me. You're an asshole.
Yo, I mean, is that proper?
But yeah, that's
Is
how
that
it's going.
okay?
That's how it's going. That's not okay with me. We got to talk about the first date. Yep. Because the second I find out that you like your anal area manipulated. We're done. I don't care how much we're vibing. I don't care what you bring to the table. Take the table with you. That's never gonna work for me.
No,
Yeah.
but that's something that's big that's going on.
But I'm not judging nobody that do. But that's why we gotta have that conversation in the beginning.
Right.
And I would definitely.
So the women you know,
respectfully.
like the women you know, do they look at men funny that like that, or they think that's like freaky?
I feel like for some people it depends on their level of freak, and some women are kinky and they're into that. And that's why I said, you'll find somebody that aligns with that. I know somebody who, listen,
What?
I'm talking about eating ass, pegging.
What?
Yeah, into it, heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah.
But that's what works for them. That don't work for me.
So the men she dealing with, are they considered bisexual? Are these straight men? How are that looked at in today's world? How do you look at that as a woman?
As a woman, I just look at that as less than a man. Like, I don't really get into the, whether you straight or whether you gay or whatever, because at the end of the day, there are men out there that enjoy it for pleasure and don't engage with men. But for me, I need my man to be very masculine.
Yeah.
There's nothing masculine about anal play for me. For me.
Sure.
If you get your ass played with, you're not masculine enough for me.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing, because I make sure as a man I don't play. You know what I mean? So I don't even play with no women like that, because a lot of women are taking manhood.
They giving it away.
Whatever.
They holding up their legs.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
Call him gay then. Call him something
I
like.
don't know what you want to call
And then
it.
there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, when we start mixing and acting like this is normal,
Bruh.
I'm against it, man.
I'm trying, like, I always looked at it like that, but like, just I got a lot of years in the prison system, man. And it's like I've seen everything that you can name, like, that's immoral. I've seen it. So it's like, it's not surprising to it, but I was raised different. Like, when I came to prison, like back in the day, it used to be something that your old heads used to tell you, like, bro, don't look in that bull cell. Mind your business. You're going to see some stuff going on. Mind your business. They not your people. You ain't got no business being around them. You dig what I'm saying?
So to piggyback off of what you said, I've also spent some time in the prison.
Right.
I've worked in state rule.
Yeah,
I've
I forgot.
worked in the county. And like you said, it's not surprising to me. I'm not surprised by it,
Right.
even though it's not for me. I've seen many straight men get caught up with men, going to PC, call their wives at home, come in with HIV, leave out, take the labels off of their medications. Working in the prison system definitely opened up my eyes to a lot.
Right.
So no, I'm not surprised either.
Yeah.
Get tested,
And-
man. Go to the doctor.
And it's like, bro, I don't have time to be minding nobody else's business. I don't care what he got going on with his stuff, bro.
And that goes back to dating with intention for me,
Right.
and how important sex is, amongst other things, and why that conversation is important. And like you said, everything don't come out in that first conversation, but it's a great start. It's a great start. Why not? Why not, start strong and build on it? But it's definitely a great start.
Right.
So if I'm a good ass liar and I'm real charismatic, I can really talk my shit. I can do real good with a woman like you on a first date.
I disagree.
Why? Because I'm gonna tell you every fucking thing that you possibly want to hear. You want dating with attention, baby? We married next week. You want what? You everything you say. You like cars? We going to the Benz dealer next week. What you like?
So that dating with intentions don't come into the dating with exclusive. I said intentions for myself. I go into the date with intentions for myself. But yeah, I disagree. You could try, but I disagree.
No, I'm just saying.
And I'm so sturdy in who I am as a woman and as a person. I'm not out here seeking validation for nobody. I'm not out here ashamed of what I've been through.
That's a good thing.
If I'm not able to meet somebody that aligns with my beliefs and the way I want to do things, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Dating with intentions for me definitely requires putting myself first, no matter what. So it can go either way.
Well, we closing out, right? And I got a question like that I really want to know, and I'm sure a lot of guys out there want to know, right? And I'm sorry we couldn't get into it more, but like I know, like my guys that I know be, you know what I'm saying? They be running down. Like I know they want to know.
What they want to know?
Like when a woman masturbates, right? I mean, when a woman ejaculates, right, and she squirts, is that urine or is it cum? What is that?
It's neither.
It's neither? What is it? Can you explain it to us?
It's another substance that's excreted from an area close to the bladder, but it's not urine. That's why you got that sensation. We would need more time because it's medicine behind it.
Yeah.
There's some piss in there, girl. There's a little bit of pissy piss in there.
So it could be, but
you telling me the women that got the shit that
no, it's not.
The shit that shoot in the air and make the room wet, that shit is a natural body substance?
Bitches be out here pissing on you, Dan.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He's drowning in. Yeah. Yo, on a more serious note, man, like,
who is Tingle Thought?
what they got to say now? So you lie. You don't really like committing. You playing games.
Man, listen. Filoosh Talk
Commitment.
in my on my Facebook Live, on YouTube Live, we had a lot of people commenting in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate all the supporters. I'm dead serious. I ain't read a lot of the comments off my joint, but I really appreciate everybody who support Filoosh Talk, man. I think somebody somewhere appreciate the conversation.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So we appreciate you for coming back, Jess.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
We want you hopefully once a month.
Even though Dane wanted to tussle. Dane wanted to tussle. You bring me back next time, I'm coming guns loaded.
We want you to come once a month. You say you bringing your folks, your cousin or somebody with you next time. So
I bring my cousin next time.
So we can rip them in. Okay.
Dr. Love gonna have a ball with her.
Dr. Love, we gotta get Dr. Love. Dr. Love one. He told me I can't even go out with him. So Dr. Love on another level.
I'm not taking you go with the girls. Like no.
You think you can hang with me, Dr. Love, around some women? Dr. Love.
What's today? I gotta work tomorrow.
Hey, Dr. Love, man.
No, but I'm cool though, bro. I ain't on that. I found something that I want.
Here we go. What's the ending? You found what?
I found something that I think I want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's a blessing.
Yeah. But
so you out here dating with intentions?
For sure.
Yeah. So you went on the first and the second date?
Huh?
You went on the first and the second date?
I don't do dates, bro. I enjoy life. Like I don't
you don't even go on dates?
Bro, I enjoy life, bro. What you do with them? I'm saying like sometimes I might wake up and go get a cup of coffee. I want to take a walk to the park. You know what I'm saying? Some I might want to grab my woman, walk to the park, put some workout gear on, let's take a walk.
That's
You know what I'm saying? It's a nice joint. Talk, go grab some breakfast. You know what I mean? Nice joint. You know, you ain't active, cousin. You don't get busy like that. Like,
no, I don't get it. I don't know. I'm learning from you, bro. You want to teach me, man. This is what Filoosh talk about.
You my man. I know you should.
All right. Listen, we had a good show. We love all our supporters. We out. See y'all next week. Filoosh talk, baby.